My dear students, today I want to discuss the most conceptual part of coordinate geometry, that is conic section. As it is clear from the name of this chapter, conic section made by section on a cone by a plane in certain condition. If you apply certain condition with the intersection of cone, intersection of plane with cone, then we will get different form of conic section and you have to study it. If you take the intersection of a plane with a cone, the section so obtained is called a conic section. Thus, conic section are the curves obtained by intersecting a right circular cone by a plane. We here take an example. Let L be a fixed line and M be another line intersecting it at a fixed point V and inclined to it at an angle alpha. Suppose we rotate the line M around the line L in such a way that the angle alpha remains constant. Then the surface generated is a double napped right circular hollow cone. This is the example of right circular hollow cone. Here this line L is axis, this line M is generator, this line M is generator, and here upper nap, here is lower nap. मतलब जिस कोण का ये नीचे बना वो हुआ लोअर नेप और ये हुआ अपर नेप. Now here we will discuss some situation in which the different conic section will form. Let beta be the angle made by intersecting plane through the vertical axis of cone. This angle is beta and this is plane. And you know that this angle is alpha. So, when beta is equal to 90 degree, see this figure. This section is a circle. When beta is equal to 90 degree, which angle is beta? Angle made by the plane with axis of the cone is known as, this angle is beta. So now if the beta, when beta is equal to 90 degree, then we get circle. When alpha less than beta less than 90 degree, then section made by the plane and cone is known as ellipse. When beta is equal to alpha, when beta is equal to alpha, then the section made by plane and cone is known as parabola. When 0 less than equal to beta less than alpha, then the plane cuts through both the naps and the curves of intersection is a hyperbola. This is the case of hyperbola. So you must remember this case. Now we will discuss circle. We will start circle. How we will define circle? The set of points in a plane which are at a constant distance r, which are at a constant distance r. This is r and this is center. This is point P. So this set of points in a plane which are at a constant distance r greater than equal to 0 from a fixed point C is called a circle. My dear student, you must know when the radius is equal to 0, which type of circle will form. This we have to study in class 11 and this is very, very important for multiple type of questions. The fixed point C is called the center and the constant distance r is called the radius of the circle. A circle is said to be a unit circle if its radius is 1 unit. A circle is said to be a point circle if its radius is 0, that is r is equal to 0. This is the case of point circle. So, now I want to discuss some important points. A point circle contains only one point, the center of the circle only. Since every locus can be described by its equation, and since circle is also a locus, it can be also described by its equation. Now I want to derive the equation of circle. The equation of the circle with center C, HK and radius R is x minus h whole square and y minus k whole square is equal to r square. If suppose the coordinate of here is hk and this is xy. So now the distance of CP is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. Let P x1 y1 be a point. P x1 y1 be a point lies in this circle if and only if PC is equal to R. Then x1 minus h whole square plus y1 minus k whole square root is equal to R. If and only if the distance of PC is equal to x1 minus h whole square plus y1 minus k whole square. And circle is a locus of points which is equidistant from a fixed point. So we here remove h and k by x and y. It will be the locus of P is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. Therefore, the equation of the circle is x minus h whole square y minus k whole square is equal to r square. You write x1 minus h here and y1 minus k. And you replace, because it is a locus of points, to replace x1 by x. Generalize it, make it general, and y1 is equal to y. So in this way, we can derive equation of circle in term of locus. If g square plus f square minus c greater than equal to 0, then the equation x square y square twice gx twice fy plus c is equal to 0 represent a circle with center minus g comma minus f and radius root over g square plus f square minus c. My dear student, x square plus y square plus twice gx plus twice fy plus c is equal to 0 is a second degree equation, and we here rearrange in this term x plus g whole square plus y plus f whole square is equal to root over g square plus f square minus c whole square. By adding both sides g square f square, we have, it is in the form of x minus minus g whole square, y minus minus f whole square, and square root of g square plus f square minus c, which represent a circle with center minus g comma minus f and radius root over g square plus f square minus c. So if g square plus f square minus c is equal to 0, then the equation x square y square twice gx twice fy plus c is equal to 0 becomes x plus g whole square plus y plus f whole square is equal to 0. A point circle containing the point minus g minus f. This is very important. If the value of g square plus f square minus c is equal to 0, then this equation x square y square twice gx plus twice fy plus c is equal to 0 represents a point circle. It is very, very important for multiple type of question. The equation x square y square twice gx twice fy plus c is equal to 0 is called general equation of a circle. By translating the axis to the point minus g minus f, the general equation of circle can be reduced to the form x square plus y square is equal to r square, which is called as standard equation of circle. So my dear student, you must remember this result of this theorem. This is very, very important, and proof is very easy. Mathematical proof is very easy. X square y square plus twice gx plus twice fy plus c is equal to 0. So make it a complete square by adding g square plus f square both sides after transposing the term c. It will be in this form. And you write in the form of x minus h is here minus g, and k is here minus f. So center is minus g minus f, obviously. So in this way, we can here know the general form of equation of the circle, x square y square twice gx twice fy plus c equal to 0. So now, my dear student, there is a very, very important form, and this form is known as diametric form of equation of circle. The equation of circle described on the line joining A, B as diameter is x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to 0. Let A x1 y1 and B x2 y2 be the end points of a diameter of the given circle, and let P x y be any point on the circle. AP and BP are joined. Then the angle in a semicircle being a right angle, therefore angle APB is equal to 90 degree. Now slope of AP is y minus y1 by x minus x1. Slope of BP is y minus y2 by x minus x2. And these AP and BP are perpendicular to each other. So y minus y1 by x minus x1 into y minus y2 by x minus x2 is equal to minus 1. So x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to 0, which is the required equation of the circle in diametric form. This form of equation is very, very important for the purpose of competitive examination. So you must know the derivation, and after simplifying you will get two quadratic equation in term of x and in term of y, my dear student. So it is very, very important. So now I want to discuss some problem of exercise 11.1. If each of the following find the equation of the circle with center 0, 2 and radius 2, center minus 2, 3 and radius 4, center 1 by 2, 1 by 4 and radius 1 by 12, center 1, 1 and radius root 2, center minus a, minus b and radius a root over a square minus b square. Solution: given center is hk. Here hk is 0, 2 and radius is r is equal to 2. Now equation of circle by using x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square is x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is equal to 2 square. So x square plus y square plus 4 minus 4y is equal to 4. So x square plus y square minus 4y is equal to 0. Now, my dear student, you can solve problem number 2, 3, 4. These problems are similar problems. So, do yourself. Now, I want to discuss problem number 5. Given center is hk. The value of hk is minus a minus b. Radius is equal to a square minus b square. Therefore, equation of circle by using x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square is x plus a whole square plus y plus b whole square and square root of a square minus b square whole square. This is x square a square twice xa, y square plus b square twice yb is equal to a square minus b square. And after solving, we will get x square plus y square plus 2x plus 2by plus 2b square is equal to 0 is required equation of circle. My dear student, प्रिय विद्यार्थियों, सर्किल का कोई भी सवाल बनाने के लिए हमको क्या चाहिए? सेंटर और रेडियस, और स्ट्रेट लाइन का इक्वेशन निकालने के लिए पॉइंट और स्लोप. ये दो बातें यदि आप अपने मन में ध्यान रखिएगा तो सारे सवाल को अपने ढंग से बनाइएगा. सारे सवाल को अपने ढंग से बनाइएगा. यही मौलिकता है. यही दोनों चैप्टर में बीज मंत्र है. फिर से मैं दोहरा रहा हूँ, स्ट्रेट लाइन का इक्वेशन के लिए मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है? एक पॉइंट चाहिए और स्लोप चाहिए. सर्किल के लिए सेंटर चाहिए और रेडियस चाहिए. ये देखने की क्षमता यदि आप डेवलप कर सकते हैं तो सवाल को अपने ढंग से बनाएंगे. आई होप you will follow this strategy. Now, my dear students, in each of the following exercises 6 to 9, find the center and radius of the circles. given equation of circle is x plus 5 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square is equal to 6 square. Comparing it with x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. H is equal to minus 5 and k is equal to 3 and r is equal to 6. Given equation of circle is x square plus y square minus 4x minus 8y minus 45 is equal to 0. Compare it with general equation of circle x square y square plus twice gx plus twice fy plus c is equal to 0. So 2g is equal to minus 4, 2f is equal to minus 8, c is equal to minus 45, g is equal to minus 2, f is equal to minus 4 and c is equal to minus 45. As center and radius of circle x square plus y square plus twice gx plus twice fy plus c is equal to 0 is minus g minus f, and r is root over g square plus f square minus c. Therefore, center is minus g minus f, that is 2 and 4. 2 and 4. And radius is root over g square plus f square minus c. And after solving it, we will get root 65. My dear student, you can solve this problem by comparing with the general equation of circle or making a perfect square also. So, you can solve it alternative method also. So, now it is easy here to make it by comparing this equation with general equation of circle. We can find its center and radius. Now, problem number 9. Given equation of circle is 2x square plus 2y square minus x is equal to 0. On dividing by 2, we get x square plus y square minus x by 2. प्रिय विद्यार्थियों, यहाँ आपके दिमाग में ये बात आनी चाहिए कि 2 से क्यों हम डिवाइड किए. इसलिए कि जनरल इक्वेशन ऑफ द सर्किल इज एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर प्लस ट्वाइस जी एक्स प्लस ट्वाइस एफ वाई plus c is equal to 0. Here coefficient of x square is equal to 1. Coefficient of y square is equal to 1. So, we divide this equation by 2. And now by comparing it the general form of equation of the circle, 2g is equal to minus 1 by 2. G is equal to minus 1 by 4. 2f is equal to 0. F is equal to 0. C is equal to 0. C is equal to 0. Center minus g minus f is 1 by 4, 0. Radius is root over g square plus f square minus c. 1 by 4 whole square plus 0 minus 0. That is root 1 by 16, that is 1 by 4. Find the equation of the center passing through 4, 1 and 6, 5 and whose center is on the line 4x plus y is equal to 16. Let the equation of circle is x square plus y square plus twice gx plus twice fy plus c is equal to 0. Since the circle first equation first which represents a circle passes through the point 4, 1 and 6, 5. So we put the value of x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 1 and write an equation 8g plus 2f plus c plus 17 is equal to 0. And again we put x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 5. We get an equation 12g plus 10f plus 16y 61 plus c is equal to 0. Also center of the circle lies on this line 4x plus y is equal to 16 and center of the circle is minus g minus f. So we have an equation 4g plus f plus 16 is equal to 0. So we get also an equation. Now from equation 3 minus second we have 12g plus 10f plus 61 plus c minus 8g plus 2f plus c plus 17. And after solving we have 4g plus 8f plus 44 is equal to 0. From 5 minus 4 we have 4g plus 8f plus 44. 4g plus f plus 16 is equal to 0. So now f is equal to minus 4. Putting f is equal to minus 4 in 4 we have 4g minus 4 plus 16 is equal to 0. 4g plus 12 is equal to 0. 4g is equal to minus 12 and g is equal to minus 3. By putting value of gf in 3 we have 12 into minus 3 plus 10 into minus 4 plus 61 plus c is equal to 0. And it will be minus 76 plus 61 plus c is equal to 0. And now my dear students, we get the value of c is equal to 15. On putting the value of g, f and c in equation first, we get required equation of circle x square plus y square plus 2 into minus 3 into x plus 2 into minus 4 into y plus 15 is equal to 0. So x square plus y square minus 6x minus 8y plus 15 is equal to 0. Question number 11 is similar to 10. So do yourself. Now we want to discuss question number 12. Find the equation of the circle whose radius 5, with radius 5, whose center lies on x-axis and passing through the point 2, 3. I have just told you to get the equation of circle, we should have center and radius. There is a clue here. What clue we get here? Center lies on x-axis. Center lies on x-axis. Therefore, the y coordinate will be 0. This is C. Y coordinate will be 0. So, now, and the point on the circle is 2, 3. So, we have an equation. We have the distance between the center and this point P. It will be Cp will be x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So my dear student, it will be h minus 2. Now you see a fresh figure. This figure, here center is on x-axis, not at origin. Center is at x-axis. Here is x-axis, and we consider this center is h0. It is not at the point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis, but it is not at the origin. So this figure is not clear. So you may get confused. So now, here we have an equation h square plus 4 minus 4h plus 9 is equal to 25. H square minus 4h plus 13 minus 25 is equal to 0. H square minus 4h minus 12 is equal to 0. So now after factorizing, we get h minus 6 into h plus 2 is equal to 0. Either h minus 6 is equal to 0, h is equal to 6. Or h plus 2 is equal to 0, h is equal to minus 2. So center of the circle is 6, 0 and minus 2, 0. Hence equation of circle will be x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. That is x minus 6 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square is equal to r square. That is x square plus 36 minus 12 x plus y square is equal to 5 square. So after solving, we have an equation x square plus y square minus 12x plus 11 is equal to 0 is the required equation of the circle when center is at 6, 0. When the center is at minus 2, 0, then it will be x plus 2 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square is equal to 5 square. That is x square plus 4x plus 4 plus y square. That is x square plus y square plus 4x minus 21 is equal to 0 is the required equation of circle. Find the equation of the circle passing through origin and making intercept A and B on the coordinate axis. Since this circle intercept the coordinate axis at A and B, therefore coordinate of A is A, 0, coordinate of origin is 0, 0, coordinate of B is 0, B, are the points by which the circle will pass. Let general equation of circle is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Equation first passes through the point 0, that is origin, that is 0, 0, a, 0 and 0, b. When first passes through 0, 0, we have c is equal to 0. When first passes through the point a, 0, it will be a square plus 0 plus 2ag plus 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. So we have g is equal to minus a square by 2a. So g is equal to minus a by 2. My dear student, when equation first passes through the point b, that is 0, b, we have f is equal to minus b by 2. On putting the value of g, f and c in equation first, we get the required equation of circle. X square plus y square 2x. Instead of g, we put minus a by 2. Instead of f, we put minus b by 2. And after solving, it will be x square plus y square minus ax minus by is equal to 0. So now my dear student, I want to discuss problem number 14. Find the equation of a circle with center 2, 3. With center 2, 2, not 2, 3. And passing through 4, 5. So now, my dear students, now I have just told you to get the equation of circle, we want center and radius. Center is 2, 2. And circle passes through the point 4, 5. So, we'll determine the radius by applying distance formula. 2 minus 4 whole square plus 2 minus 5 whole square, that is root 13. And center is 2, 2. The equation of circle is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. So, x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is equal to root 13 square. So, x square plus 4 minus 4x plus y square plus 4 minus 4y is equal to 13. So, x square plus y square minus 4x minus 4y minus 5 is equal to 0. So, my dear student, this question number 15 is very, very important for multiple type of questions. Does the point minus 2.5, 3.5 lie inside, outside, or on the circle x square y square is equal to 25? Given equation of circle is x square plus y square is equal to 25. We consider S represents circle, x square plus y square minus 25. So now put the value of x is equal to minus 2.5. Put the value of y is equal to 3.5 whole square. And after solving it will be minus 6.50. So s less than 0. S less than 0. Matlab, this shows that point lies inside the circle. If s greater than 0, then point lies on the circle. And if s is equal to 0, then point lies on the circle. So there are three conditions. Here s less than 0. So point lies inside the circle. If s greater than 0, there are three conditions. If s greater than 0, then point lies outside the circle. Outside the circle. Very, very important. Outside the circle. S is equal to 0 on the circle. And s less than 0 inside the circle. My dear students, we have discussed all the problems of NCERT, almost all the problem of NCERT. You must go through this problem and you must take fair notes. It will be beneficial for you. So you must follow this strategy. Then only you can get good marks in the examination. Thank you. Thank you very much.